Oh well, I think this team has a great opportunity to go deep into the playoffs. We have the right coaching staff. We have great talented players, and I think everybody's they really have something to prove. So all of us, we feel like we have some chips on our shoulder, and I think that's how we're going to play this season.
In terms of pace of play and playing with a player like John Wall who can get from one basket to the other in like 3 seconds flat, the pace of play, how do you feel you fit into that kind of mold? And I know in the pickup games you're running with 14-second shot clocks just to make sure that the pace is proper.
Well, in order to survive in this new era of basketball, you got to be able to adapt. And I think between the last summer, well, last season, this summer, I've really conditioned myself to be able to play at a faster pace. I thought last year did more in transition than I've probably done in my career. So I'm looking forward to playing at a faster pace. I think it'll help our team, but also it'll be good for us coming straight. Being in the playoffs. Once we get down to the playoffs, the games kind of slow down, right? So that pace will I think it'll help us get over the hump.
Dwight,
Oh,
over here. You keep saying that you're living your best life. I keep hearing you saying that all the way from over
oh,
there.
it's a song. Yeah.
No, I know it's a song,
Oh.
but it's quite your energy that you're giving off. It's real positive. It's real upbeat, energetic. Where's all of that coming from? And just kind of elaborate as to why you're
Where's
so
my energy
positive.
coming from?
Well, your positivity.
It's coming from the inside. Yeah. Well, I'm a very positive person. I think it's important to always stay positive no matter what's going on. Obviously, as a player, as a person, we all go through our different issues.
Okay.
But what you put out in the universe is what you're going to get back.
But as it
So,
relates to the
as it
Washington
relates to
Wizards,
the
yeah.
team,
Yeah,
I
as
was
it
going to
relates-
get there.
Okay.
Thanks for not letting me. Uh, but I think for any team to be successful, any group of people, when you got to have positive people around, because we're all going to go through things as individuals, and we're going to go through things as a team. And I think the best way to get through it is by staying positive and bringing the right type of energy um, every single day. Because NBA season is a grind. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be some dog days, but for myself, I just try to always stay positive, always smile, and I never let people see me down. And I think it's good for our team as well.
Scott Brooks was saying that you've been having some back trouble. What exactly is wrong? How did it happen? And how long do you think it might limit you at the start here of camp?
Oh well, I've been having to do a lot of traveling with shoe companies and stuff like that in China. So just from training, traveling, and airplanes weren't made for tall people. So I don't know if you have those issues, but kind of sucks flying 15 hours curled up in a fetal position. So um, just a minor setback, but it shouldn't take that long for me to get back on the court. Um, I've been feeling great all summer, so just something that we'll have to deal with, and it shouldn't keep me out too long.
Dwight right here. Screen assist is kind of a new stat that's been
Screen assist?
Screen assist.
Oh.
And how do you think that you would be able to come in as far as like setting screens for John and Brad, and like that's like a big part of the Wizards' offense, marching with Todd over the last couple of years.
Well, that's something I've done my whole life. Set plenty of screens and rolling hard or popping, making sure my teammates get involved. So it's no issue for me. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to really help our team. Um, my ability to set screens, get guys open for good shots, but also make the defense pay for trying to help off a John or a Brad or a Otto Porter or Keith. Any of those guys that can shoot. So I think it's going to be great for us to be able to run that pick and roll. It's going to be hard for teams to stop that.
Dwight, I have an important question. What's going on between you and Shaq? And Is everything cool?
What's going on between me and Shay? I don't know. I woke up, saw that he posted something about a roast they had against me. So I decided to clap back, you know. Obviously, I got a lot of, I guess he has some things he wants to get off his chest about me, but I don't have any issues no personal issues with him. But if you do want to get to a roast, I can roast with the best of them. So, you know, I'm ready. I got some in the chamber, some jokes in the chamber. Let me say that for people don't think I'm trying to do anything crazy. But, you know, it's all love. You know, I don't have anything against him. You know, he came before me. He's a pioneer in the game for myself and a lot of guys who play my position. But, you know, I'm not going to be quiet.
Can you
And
share any of
speaking
the
on
jokes
that,
today?
Can I share any of the jokes? No, I can't tell you my Bigfoot jokes yet.
and, speaking on that, Shaq gave you a task this year to win the championship.
I'm not worried about what Shaq says.
So what are your goals?
My goal is to always win a championship, but I'm not trying to win because Shaq said I need to. I'm trying to win because that's what I've always wanted to do is win a championship. And it's not one of the easiest things to do in this league. And if anybody's played professional sports, it's one of the hardest things to do. But I think we do have a very talented roster, and it will be an amazing opportunity and a great feeling to win a championship, especially here in D.C.
Dwight, similarly, building off that picks question that was asked before.
This
Steve,
pick?
the screening
Oh,
question.
okay.
Steve Clifford used you a little bit more aggressively as a screener last year than you had in some of your previous stops. How was that experience for you?
It's fine. You know, I've been playing basketball for a very long time, and screening is a part of the game. You know, something that, you know, when you have a guy who can pass as well as John Wall or Bradley Beal, just makes it easier to get up there and get him open because you know he's going to look for you going to the basket.
And defensively for this team, we ask a lot of the other players who've come through, how will you impact their defensive energy and the gambles that they take in passing lanes, and to have someone back there that's going to clean the glass for them and block shots. But they said they don't want to really rely on you just for that. But they do know that you're back there, and
Correct.
they're happy about that. But as that player that's supposed to be, you know, the stalwart on defense, protecting the rim, how much pressure does that put on you? Like if for some reason maybe they just won't go and you know, you get beat and now there's foul trouble situation happening.
Well, you know, you just got to be smart, be strategic. You know, the game is very different than what it was when I first came in. So the defensive schemes that worked when I was younger, it's a little bit different now. But for me, it's just, you know, trying to go after each shot. You know, there's obviously going to be times where I can't, you know, try to block a shot if I got 3 fouls, unless it's really late in the game. But just got to be smart, you know. And, you know, we have a very smart team. And I think these guys love playing defense as well. And they want to play defense. And it starts as an individual to be able to stop a guy on the perimeter and not just allow him to get to the paint is easy. So just playing against this team last year, you know, I thought their one-on-one defense was pretty good. So you add that in with, you know, myself and other guys who like to block shots and protect the paint, you know, we should be top 5 in defense this year.
Dwight, it's a minor setback with your back, but, you know, even missing tomorrow, sitting out tomorrow, you kind of miss those precious moments of building the chemistry with teammates. So was there a time after you signed that you were able to at least get on the court with John or somebody and kind of start building the foundation of chemistry?
We didn't really get opportunity to get on the court, but you know, one thing that I have done is I watched a lot of film to really learn the tendencies of, you know, my teammates, where they like the ball, where they like to get screened at, just things that will really help them get to their sweet spots. You know, so a lot of times the best way to really, you know, understand your teammate is by watching film. And, you know, I study the game. That's a big part of what I do when I'm not on the court. So also just playing against these guys, you know, I know what gets Bradley going. I know what gets John going. Also Keith, you know, just those simple plays, you know, to a fan, you know, they might not see it, you know, but on the court, you know, we see those things that could really make a big difference in somebody having a 20-point game, or a 10-point game.
Dwight,
Mhm.
do you envision shooting any three-pointers this year?
Do I envision shooting any threes? Hold up. I just shot 3 of them, mate. I'm 3 for 3 for the season so far.
Dwight, right here. So you told me when you were introduced that your nickname in high school was Chocolate Shoulders,
Yeah,
DC.
Chocolate City.
Chocolate City.
Right.
It's the perfect fit.
You are right.
Has it been the perfect fit so far? Not necessarily with basketball.
Man, so
just-
far this city has been great. I'm so excited to be here, and it's so ironic that you said that. As soon as I got that message from John, I just start looking at my shoulders and saying Chocolate City and Chocolate Shoulders. But no, this is an excellent place. I'm really looking forward to getting into the community and learning more about DC, and just having fun.
Thank you.
That's it? Oh,
Yeah, you go.
she got a question.
Um,
Oh, but go ahead.
appreciate it. You said you didn't have a chance to get on the court with John and some of the other guys, but obviously you all got phones, you had a chance to talk. What conversations did you have with John and Brad, in particular about sort of fitting in? Last year's team chemistry was part of the concern. How do you're a veteran?
You said what? Say the last
What
one.
conversations do you have with John and Brad, in particular about this team, where this team needs to go from a team chemistry standpoint? You're a veteran, you're older than those guys, but it's sort of their team. What kind of conversations do you have about sort of blending you in with everybody else?
Oh well, and how we can win together, and how all of us have to really, put our egos aside to accomplish what we want as a team. I think all of us have had great individual careers, but as a whole, we have to understand that it's all about winning as a team. And we understand that, and that's all our conversations between the conversations I've had with Keith, John, Brad, is all about how we can win together. And I think we have a great opportunity in front of us.
Here, I saw a quote where you said the impact of winning in Golden State is different than the impact of winning in DC. Can you elaborate on that?
I just think Golden State they've won a couple of championships in the last couple of years. So me going there and winning, it's like, oh, well, you went to a team that's already won. And then in DC, I think the last time the Wizards won, they were the Bullets, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that impact will be bigger on the city. And, I've watched what the Nationals have done, the hockey team, and even the Mystics, how excited they had the city. So the basketball team actually winning the championship, and all of us who are on this team, it'll be crazy. It'll be crazy.
Hi, Dwight. I was reported in Charlotte for the whole season last year and watching you, and glad you be here and we met again.
Yes.
So different trips in different cities and your trip in China this summer, how does this inspire you?
Oh, well, the fans in China show me unbelievable love. I think it's amazing how people from a different country who have never had an opportunity to actually see you play live, how much they really enjoy you, how much they love you. And there's some really good fans over there. And just from going over there since I was 18, it keeps you humble, I never thought in a million years that people in China would know who I am. And to be able to go out in public and, see somebody that's 85, 90 years old saying my name and smiling, it's just an unbelievable feeling that I would want the world to experience, So I really enjoy my fans in China, and I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to be able to travel and see the world, especially a place like China.